how you can access hundreds, if not thousands, of these discounts on goods and services around you, all from your home. James, again, thank you for being here, and I will let you take it away and tell us what Perkspot is all about.
Sure. Thanks, Trad. So Perkspot is kind of, as Trad alluded to, we are an all-encompassing platform that allows you as a Wonoloer to access deals from housekeeping goods to athletic gear to gardening equipment and everything above and in between. Our platform is extremely easy to use. It allows you to move from category to category. It allows you to move from brand to brand. And it allows you also to look at as many different items as you'd like at one time. What I'll try to do today is I will go through the entire process of when you receive that first welcome email, how you will sign yourself up, and then towards the end there, I'm going to go through the website itself, 4 or 5 of the different pieces of the website that I like the most, and then I will leave some time at the end to answer a few questions. And then at the end, what I'm going to have Trad do is make sure that he sends all my contact information to everyone here, as well as our customer service contact information. Anyone on this call, you are more than welcome to email me. You're more than welcome to email the customer service team with any issues you may have. We are here all hours of the day, so feel free to message us whenever you'd like. So what I'll do here is I will share my screen, and I will start with the first email that you will receive once you sign on board here. All right, so this will be the first email you will receive when you become a Wonoloer. Obviously, this up here will have your name. It will be coming from our customer service team, cs@perkspot.com. And what it will let you know is everything that we offer. As you can see here, the first couple lines here in your Perks portal, you'll find a number of everyday savings that you have been that you've especially negotiated for these challenging times. Meanwhile, you will also notice activities like travel, movies, and sporting events that are generally not possible at this time. They continue to be listed for future reference. For request-specific businesses for you and your loved ones, use a suggested business feature in your Perks portal. I will go through that suggested business portal here. For the most part, the point of this presentation here or this piece here is just to let you know what will happen when you first sign up. Your name, the exclusive discounts, major savings, subscribe and save, which we'll go through. Perks made personal, we'll go through that as well. Stay local, beyond the perks, and then some popular perks that we work with that are popular during these times right now. You will then select go to your discount portal. What will happen there is it will then direct you to this page. Perks built for you. This is part of the personalization section that was just mentioned a few minutes before. What we have the ability to do here is select any number of these categories that you'd like. As you can see here, travel, electronics, entertainment, cell phones, gyms, auto buying, food, home and garden, apparel, and cable and home services. You can change these at any time. You can select all of these if you like. You can select none of these if you like. But ultimately what this will do is it will let us know what you like to do on a day-to-day basis and make sure that the front page of our Perkspot site, I guess, matches up with kind of what you are looking for. Again, once you are done with this, click Got It, and we will move to the next page here. Don't miss important updates. These are the 2 things that you will receive from us on a weekly basis. The first one, top offers and updates. What will happen to you on either Monday or Tuesday of every week is you will receive what we like to call our weekly perks. Weekly perks will be a combination of new discounts that we've received over the week, how you've personalized your page, so some of those personalized discounts, as well as a combination of both. So once I get to the homepage, I'll let you know where those will pop up, but you have the ability to subscribe or unsubscribe from this email that comes to you on a weekly basis. We do suggest obviously subscribing in so you know kind of what's going on new, and then obviously seeing some things you might not have seen last week. The other one here is the Loop newsletter. This is a newsletter that our team has created. We create these every week. They go out and they deal with, or kind of what they say is they deal with different things that's going on that are relevant in the world. Obviously right now with COVID, that's a big topic. That's been something that's been going on over the past few weeks. A lot of our more recent newsletters have been going and dealing with things that we believe that are on our site that can help you during COVID. Again, you have the ability to subscribe to the Loop. or unsubscribe. If you feel that these emails are coming to you too often, again, go into your account profile and unsubscribe. Again, this email will come to you on either Monday or Tuesday, and the Loop newsletter will come to you either on a Wednesday or Thursday. The last page here that you will receive before we get into the website will be to enter your postal codes. The reason we do this is because our website has the ability to geolocate based on where your zip code is to different local deals that you have. I will bring this page up when we get to the homepage, but ultimately, if you enter this, it allows you to see what's around you. It can be sporting goods stores. A lot of it can be restaurants due to the deal that we have with restaurants.com, and just different shops, again, that we've teamed up with around the country that are close to where you live. Once you fill out those 3 pages, you will then get to your homepage. Obviously, it will have your email address up here, your orders, suggested business, which I mentioned I'd go through, my interests, currently your cart, and then your account. What I'll start off with first are the couple places that I think people should go to just kind of get a feel for what the site's about. I'll start up top here with the quick links. New perks, pretty self-explanatory. Those are deals that we've created over the past week or two that have finalized, and that will be under the new perks tab. Local discounts. So I'll click here because that's something that I mentioned earlier as it relates to your zip code. I'll put in a zip code here that's a little more populated. And that is the downtown Chicago area. So as you can see, if you put in where you are located in your local zip code, different deals will pop up all over the place. There are places around the country where we're a little more populated, and somewhere where there are not as many deals. But there's nowhere for you to find out unless you do put your zip code in. So enter your zip code in that third part of the registering process, and you'll be able to see some of the local deals that we offer. You always have the ability to go back home. And I'll continue on here with some of the other things that I think everyone should kind of look through. Local discounts I mentioned, grocery, brands. So brands is another one that I think we should harp on here. We have thousands of brands on our site. As you can see here, it is in alphabetical order. If there's a particular company you're looking for, something that's new, something you saw on TV, whatever it may be, you have the ability to come through here, go to any letter you'd like, see the different discounts we have and different merchants that we work with that are associated with that company. When you click on that company, for example, Disney Plus, it will then take you to the deal that we have with Disney Plus. All members can sign up for the Disney Plus, Hulu, ESPN bundle for $12.99 a month and receive a $10 Target e-gift card. I'll go into this process here in a little bit, but ultimately that is how you can go from the brand section to the purchase section pretty quickly. The next one I wanted to touch base on that's a little more relevant to these times is the COVID-19 Resource Center. Our team has partnered up with hundreds of different merchants around the country to bring you different deals and discounts that we believe match up with kind of what's going on right now. A lot of people have been pushed to work from home. A lot of people now have children at home. And so what these deals are a lot of different subscription services, a lot of different online learning services, and there are also a couple different online therapy services on here. Again, feel free to run through this section as well so you can see all the different deals and discounts that we have put up that we think can help people right now during COVID-19. The other thing here that I wanted to mention that was brought up earlier when we were signing up was the Suggest a Business tab. Suggest a Business. We hear from people all the time, hey, do you have a deal with ABC company? Do you have a deal with XYZ company? And a lot of the time, they are local businesses, and sometimes we do not. We put the Suggest a Business tab up here for you. It gives you the ability to push through any company that you'd like for us to reach out to. As you can see here, there's a couple things that you have to fill out. We do suggest filling out category, business name, and then if you can put in city, state, and zip, we suggest that. What this will then trigger is it will trigger our merchant team to reach out to the particular business that you put forward 4 times in a given week. That will be email, phone call, whatever it may be. And we are then required to let you know if we were able to get the deal or able to not get the deal. If you don't fill this out, then we will not know that it's something that you want. So again, if you don't see a brand on here or you don't see a particular discount on here, please let me know. And I can, again, let you know how to do this. And if not, on your own time, you can come in here and do Suggest a Business. Back to the home page here. One of the last things here I have two things left. The one thing I did want to suggest, and again, this was brought up during our login process, was interests. So you have the ability, as I mentioned earlier, to edit any of these different personalization categories you like. If you click food, if you click finance, and you want to eliminate electronics, if you want to put auto buying, beauty and fragrance, flower gifts, and you want to eliminate outdoor and recreation, you can do that. However you'd like to do that, when you are done and you've got everything in there that you want, select got it. And as you can see here, it will then pre-populate for you underneath recommended for you based on your interests for different deals and discounts we have that fall in those categories. Let's say that you do that and you fall under a particular discount that looks good for you. You click on this one, splash, come to the splash page, and ultimately what will happen is you'll read through the discount, read through what splash is about, the discounts here, and some of the rules and restrictions associated with it. Again, if it's something that you like and you want to move forward with, you will then select Shop Now. And as you can see, as a Wonolo, you will then be pushed to the splash page. If I go back to the splash page here, $6.67 per bottle. Don't worry in terms of remembering or forgetting what the customer code may be or the perk code may be. That will follow you to the to the merchant page. You go through the page, select what you'd like. The deal that we had on the Perkspot page will then be under your cart when you are checking out on the splash page. So no need to worry about that. If you have to go back and check what it is, obviously go back to the home page here and you can see what it is. This was a discount that will just follow you. Sometimes there will be discounts that say Perks 20, Perkspot 20, Wonolo 20, whatever the discount may be. Again, it will follow you to the site and no need for you to remember it. And the last thing here that I think is pretty important for you to make sure that you look through when you are first logging on and first getting onto your page is going to be over here on the left-hand side. This is a newer piece of information we've put on the site, most popular savings viewed by Wonolo members. As you can see here, Costco, Sam's Club, Sprint Perks, Adams, and Apple. These are the 5 different merchant pages that Wonoloers have gone on over the past few days. As the year progresses, I'm sure these different discounts and most popular discounts will change, but I think it's good for newer Wonoloers to see what their colleagues are looking at. So again, feel free to log on, look what everyone else is looking at, and you also have the ability from this top 5 page here, top 5 section here, to then click on the particular discount that you want to look through. I've gone through probably 5 or 6 of the different things that I think are best suited for individuals coming on new to the Perkspot site to make sure that you look at, make sure you play around with, so that ultimately you can get the Perkspot page that you want. I wanted to make sure that I left some time for some questions. So Trad, I will answer any questions that you may have, and I will stop sharing my screen here.
Amazing. Thank you so much for sharing all of that, James. That was super helpful, and I can't wait to start utilizing these deals myself. So it's awesome. So we've had some questions that some pre-submitted questions from Wonoloers. Thank you to all those that submitted a question. So let's get right to it. So James, how does Perkspot even get these deals?
So we have a merchant team that's been with us for a long time. Some of it is reaching out to the different purchasing teams on their end, letting them know that we do have the demand available, that we do have the people that will work with us to purchase their product. And ultimately, it does obviously take a week or two to get these deals put through, but we work with these merchants to make sure that the benefit is both there for us and for them. And we also let them know if the deal does come through where they do agree to work with us, how their product will be put on our site, how individuals can get to it, and obviously how easy it will be for them to check out. But ultimately, it is doing some selling, doing some cold calling, and making sure that both parties are profiting.
Gotcha. Someone asked, can we share these perks and these discounts with friends and family?
Yeah, of course. Of course. You saw the email address that is yours on the top of the site. You are free to share the discount with mom, dad, aunt, uncle, brother, sister, and they can get the same discounts as you. Wonolo is an open community on the Perkspot site, so feel free, as Trad said, to share whoever you'd like.
Awesome. What is the best thing about Perkspot?
I think that it is the wide array of different deals that we have. We're not limited to, I don't know, just a travel site. We're not limited to just a sports site or a ticket site. We encompass all of it. I mentioned at the beginning, anything from gardening to travel to electronics. Anything that we have on here is in a different category. I think that the ability to come onto the site or I guess I think the ability to think about something that you want and automatically think Perkspot has a wide variety of things is the best thing about us, because you never know if we have it. We have thousands of discounts on here, and I think whatever that you will need during a specific day, there is a pretty good chance that we have it.
There you go. Speaking of never know if Perkspot has it until I search, this question, will Perkspot help with any student loan that we might have?
Unfortunately, we do not. So there isn't anything on our site right now that is associated with student loans. There are financial companies and merchants that we've worked with that can help you in other ways. For example, TurboTax. There are different consulting companies that we team up with as well that give free consultations, that give you a percentage off the monthly services. But for right now, unfortunately, we do not have anything related to student discounts.
Gotcha. But really, any financial service offering, that's great. TurboTax is super useful. So
Right.
I can't wait to use that. Is there a minimum number of jobs Wonoloers need to work to be eligible to access Perkspot?
There's not. So as soon as you create a Wonolo account with the Wonolo team, you will then, I believe within the next couple days, receive that welcome email that I mentioned to you, and you have the ability to sign up. As long as you are on the Wonolo site, create that login, that password, you will then be part of Perkspot. There is no number of jobs required of you to be on there. Again, just make sure you create that account and you'll be good with us.
Simple enough. All right, last question for you.
Sure.
Who can we reach out to if we have any questions about Perkspot?
Good question. So I mentioned in the beginning, I don't care if all of you reach out to me. Feel free to do that. The only thing that I would suggest in this situation is reaching out to our customer service team. There's more of them. I'm just one person, so I can't always guarantee I get back to you pretty quickly. Our customer service team is made up of a couple handfuls of people that will be able to get back to you usually within the first day with whatever issue you may have. If it's relating to a password, if it's relating to a discount not working, if it's relating to maybe something was wrong with the discount where it's not processing as you thought it would. The email address that Trav will be sending over to you when we're done here is the email address to reach out to. I've also included a phone number in there if it's something that's a little more urgent.
Absolutely. And also for Wonoloers, you can access Perkspot on the Wonolo app by going to the Wonoloer hub on the sidebar. James, that's all the questions we have. Thank you so much for joining today, and thank you so much for Perkspot for offering such a super useful service.
Of course. I look forward to working with all of you. And again, anything that you need, make sure you let us know.
Absolutely. So that is our time for today. Thank you all for tuning into this video. In the coming weeks, we will be hosting even more info sessions with each of Wonolo Up's partners. So be on the lookout for those invites. From all of us at Wonolo, thank you for being part of the Wonolo community. Thank you, Perkspot. We appreciate you, all the offerings that you're able to give us. And Wonoloers, we appreciate all of your hard work. And we will see you at the next info session.